on your end?
You know, we've been waiting for that pitching performance the whole tournament. I think all y'all have too, and to get a game over with in a little bit quicker than 3.5 hours. But you know, can't say enough about Evan. You know, I felt like, you know, just watching around the hotel the last couple of days, and he was hot yesterday to go, and we kind of held off a day, and were able to get through yesterday's game without throwing him, which I thought would be huge for us. But you know, I knew he was ready to go today, and you know, he didn't pitch as well as he wanted to pitch in that first game, and you know, I figured he'd be very motivated today. And you saw what type of, we talk about Junior Harding being a warrior. You saw another warrior out there tonight. I'm not going to say what he told me in the ninth inning when I told him I wouldn't let him go back out. But that's the type of guy you want in your dugout with you, and just couldn't be prouder of him. And what a great competitor.
Evan, guessing no, I'm fine. I'm going back out for the night.
Yeah. Yeah, he came up to me and was looking at me, giving me that look, and I couldn't let it go. I had to tell him that he had to let me go out there again.
The strikeout with the bases loaded in the sixth. Breaking ball of what sort? It was filthy.
I threw him a curveball. Basically, just had to get it up and hoped that he swung. So it was either win or lose right there.
What was happening prior to that? You walked two guys, and Coach Johnson even came out. I know Chris came out and talked with you a couple of times. Were you just feeling, like you were losing touch a little bit, or?
Yeah, man. I lost my release point. I started falling off a little bit. At that point, I was starting to get tired. It was what Coach Johnson came out and told me. He said you got to get better with your front side and you got to land right. And when I figured that out, I guess it kind of helps.
Are you somebody who thrives in that moment? Because you got bases loaded, 2 outs, full count, and you find that release point for it.
Yeah, I mean, I like having my back against the wall. I think it brings out the best in most competitors. So I think that if I could pick a situation, that would be it.
Obviously, you came in a little tender before your district tournament. Did you feel like you were ready to pull off a performance like this on the stage?
Yeah, I mean, our coaches prepared me well. I mean, I can't say enough about our coaches and the way that they prepare us for every game. I mean, it's the same thing every single day, and it's just reinforcing our standards and reinforcing the groundwork.
Coach, you gotta like hearing that from a player that he'd like to be in that situation and up to the challenge. Is that something you feel from top to bottom you've got with all of your guys, especially heading into a game tomorrow that's, again, do or die for you?
Well, our motto is trust and hard work. And I told our guys in the third inning, I said, guys, we're not able to trust each other. We normally run and hit in that 3-2 situation, and Ronaldo grounded into a double play, and we didn't do a couple other things I want to do and execute it like we needed to. But you got a guy that's been at Vanderbilt University, one of the best schools in the country, who's come in here and been receptive to learning and receptive to listening, and works every day and does the things he's supposed to do. And I can't say enough not only about him, our whole team. Our whole team. It's been a joy to coach the guys. They come to work, they listen for the most part. Every now and then, I just scream and holler a little bit, but just a joy to coach them. I'm just proud, so proud. And our goal was, to start the season to play on the last day of the season, and we'll get to do that tomorrow.
Is it Brody? Where's Brody? There you are. The catch. I mean, you timed it absolutely perfectly. Did you just kind of see it all the way down?
Well, off the bat, I knew it was going to be a do or die play. It was going to be a close call, and our center fielder Jacob Silverstein did a great job of letting me know where the wall was and kind of timing it up, and that really played a big role in me making that catch.
It was only a home run and no big deal, and trying to get to tomorrow night. But the way this team has just kind of kept grinding. And I know coaches said you're just going to keep on working until we get to Saturday night. Is that just kind of the mentality going into tonight?
That's been the mentality all year. Just fight it out, fight it back. Just don't give anything away, and just don't take it for granted. Because we could have easily just folded and just said we're going to the house, but that's not how we are. That's not how any of us are on the team. So, we made it to the last day of the season, and we're going to try to make the best of it.
Jeff, obviously not a lot you have to tell these guys to get them ready for tomorrow, but how important is it keeping the bats hot in this game?
No doubt. I mean, we gave some outs away, but good pitching does that at times. But I don't think it'll be a problem getting them ready to go tomorrow. Biggest thing for us, get home, get some rest tonight. Get them hydrated up. We had a little cramping going on here and there, so we got to make sure we get hydrated and and just come out and try to play a crisp, clean game and play the best game that we possibly can play. And hopefully, normally when you get a good pitch game, it's contagious a little bit. So hopefully we'll get another one tomorrow.
Chris, will you just kind of flash the sign, sticking your glove out, and just kind of, he gets up to 130, 140 pitches.
Yeah, he made my job pretty easy. Whatever I called, he executed. And his big pitch after big pitch in those big situations, he was executing the pitches he wanted, and that was a big part of the game.
The safety squeeze, just trying to get the ball down, just trying to get one more run, because you've seen what happens in this park. You can have an 8-run lead, and it's not enough. You guys just working for one more run there? Absolutely.
You just grinding one run at a time. You can never have a big enough lead here. It's something that we work on all year, and it paid off today.
Hey Evan, you've been on Vanderbilt big stages a lot. Talk about your emotions at the end of this game. Is this one of the best performances you've had at this level and any level?
My emotion's not really about how well I did, how poorly I did, some of the pitches that I made. It's more about this team and this brotherhood, and for me, it's emotional knowing that this is the last time that I'm going to get to pitch for them. And I got a bunch of brothers on this team, and I'm going to miss every single one of them.
You decided to come here. I mean, that was the goal, wasn't it, to get to that last game and now you're going to see if your teammates can pull it out now.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you go somewhere, you always want to go to a winning program, and there's no better place in the country to do that. So, I just trusted what Coach Johnson has to say, and we're all starting to trust him, and we're starting to figure it back out a little bit.
Were you trying not to think about this is the last time I'm throwing? I mean, it's everybody's going through that right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was painful and it was tough, but you know what? I mean, like you guys said earlier, runs and leads in this park can just vanish so quickly, and I had to keep that in my mind. I had to keep executing pitches, and Chris helped me out a lot with that, and the coaches calling pitches. It was a well coached and well caught game.
Did you realize you had given up a hit in the first 5 innings?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of don't. I didn't really think about it, but you keep going through games and keep going through innings, and I just something popped up in my head. I was like, "Hey, you haven't given one up yet," but you walked about 3 or 4 guys, so.
So you did go deep into some counts.
Yeah.
Is that normal? Is it just?
Usually I'm pretty good about getting ahead in the count and finishing guys off. But when you get a team like that, you got to try to execute quick pitches, because I mean, any pitch that you throw, they can hit it out of the park. So.
This is the longest outing for you this year?
Well, yeah, by far.
Evan, it's something small, but every time your coach came out to talk to you, your teammates just made a beeline right for you. They beat him there every time. I mean, is it cool seeing your guys bounce like that to get out to the mound? Yeah, I mean, it's cool when your guys have your back. I mean, I know the first one to say it, Trey Dawson, when Coach Jake came out, he said, "There's no shot he's coming out right here." And I mean, it makes you feel really good when you got guys like that behind you, and guys who are fighting for you just as much as you are.
Jeff, you felt totally in charge there, right? When you guys were saying, "No, he's not coming out."
Well, what they didn't know was there was no way it was coming out. We threaten them every once in a while, send somebody to the bullpen just to see if we get their attention, But it was a big situation for us, for him to go as deep as he did. We hadn't put him out that long all year, and I feel like you can do that once a year. He's got time to rest right now, but you don't do it 2 and 3 times a year. And it kept our bullpen fresh for tomorrow, and it was huge for us for him to be able to go that long.
You got a game plan for your pitching for tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll get back and talk about it a little bit, but it'll probably be Bowden Francis. Bowden's been one of our main guys all year, and that's probably what we'll do. And I feel good about 3 or 4 of our guys out of the bullpen right now, and it's a 1-game season right now. See who's hot and who's getting it done, and go with them.
Coach Eric, Tom gave us a pretty good little promotion yesterday for this game. Said if you live in Grand Junction, you should be here. What would you say to Grand Junction baseball fans about what you think is going to take place tomorrow?
Well, it's the same thing I tell them in Mariana a lot of times. We don't have the crowd like this, but, you got 2 special teams playing here right now. And this baseball that's being played right now is as good as in Division I baseball. And a lot of people will find that out next week when the draft happens of how good of talented players are playing right now. And these 2 teams are, if not the best 2 teams in the country in junior college baseball, it's pretty dang close. And it's just a great thing and a great tribute to have these 2 teams matching up against one another one more time for the final game of the year.